So one of the things that is connected to this, the questions or what you've just said, is like, as a reader and listener of your poetry, I find that there's a difference in seeing the poems in written form and actually seeing you and listening to you perform.
Yeah.
So do you also feel that there's a difference, and what's it like for you?
There is a difference, and sometimes you don't know until you actually read a poem aloud that some words don't work. Some words look great on the page, and sometimes you're going for a visual look of the words, how they look on the paper. When you actually get up and speak them, that's, you know, it's a different animal altogether. And I've changed words in poems because only after I've gone up and spoken the poem do I realise a word doesn't work, or I've just automatically added one in that's not there on the page. Speaking a poem definitely adds a whole new layer to the piece, because you never read the poem the same way twice, you know. So and obviously the way that you speak, where you can put pauses, where you can put emphasis, you don't always read them the same way from night to night. You might, it depends on what mood you're in, you know. So yeah, there's a whole new layer that gets added on to a poem when it becomes a spoken piece, I think. Yeah.
Thank you. Like, and also you've already explained a little bit of the process of your writing process and how you make changes.
Yeah.
But I was wondering if you could tell us a little bit more about your writing process and what inspires you. When, you know, what happens that you know, for you to, what comes in, or what do you see, what catches your eye that gives you inspiration, and what's your process from that?
I don't have a set process for actually writing. So sometimes I'll tap things away on the laptop, sometimes it's a pen and paper in the house, or sometimes in a cafe. It might be a word or a sentence I've overheard somebody say. It might be something that's just popped into my head that I then expand on. What I really like is taking mundane things, and I like absurdity and comedy, because I think you get a lot of insight about life from those sort of things. So innocuous situations. I mean, my job as a bus driver now is great for this sort of thing. But I think anyone, whatever job they do, can look at the mundane and abstract something from that. I also definitely get ideas. There's a period when you're asleep, that time just when you're beginning to wake up. You're not awake, but you're not asleep. I always find that's a really interesting time where amazing ideas come into your head. Once you're fully awake, the ideas can often seem ridiculous. But if you can remember something that you were thinking in that little golden period, maybe write down a few sentences or a few words. Sometimes that I've had a few good poems that have come from that kind of thought, you know. I don't overanalyze it because I don't fully understand it, and I just accept it. You know, it's there, so use it. You know, but yeah, I think there's lots of different ways of being inspired, and I can go weeks and not have any inspiration. Once you start writing, though, I think you tap into something subconscious. So maybe something that's been in your background, you've been mulling over, maybe subconsciously. A lot of that will sometimes come out, and sometimes I write and I think, oh, where's that come from?
Okay.
You know, and a poem could take half an hour, or it could take a few days. You know?